Good day, Capricorn. This is Queen of Cups Tarot, who will help you with your weekly reading between the 6th of June and 12th of June. To my help, I have Wisdom of Hidden Realms Tarot, the Past Life Oracle cards with wonderful, easy symbols, easy to understand, and the Golden Tarot. I will start to pick up 9 cards for this week for you, Capricorn. And this is your first card. It is the Judgment Day. It's a Swedish tarot deck, so it stands Yttersta domen. And this is 8 of Swords coming out upwards. And this is King of Cups. Knight of Cups, actually. And this is the Lovers. And this is the 10 of Wands upside down, and this is the Knight of Wands upside down. This is the 7 of Cups upside down, and this is Page of Wands, and then you have 4 of Wands. We'll adjust this so you'll see a bit better, like this. So, your first card is Judgment Day, and it looks like this. See, if you see it, if I put it here maybe. Judgment Day. It means that this is a significant week for you, my Capricorn friends. You have something really important to deal with. It's the reason why you're here, to do these important things that you are doing now. It's not about judgment, it's about karmic issues and teachings. And yes, you are called to do something important. And it's about 8 of Swords, which is a card who is telling me that you have some difficulty in maybe letting people see who you are. And you are sheltering yourself from the other world, and maybe this is needed because sometimes we need to have some boundaries to other people, the abilities to say no and to delegate and not take too much on our account. But this could also mean that you are fencing yourself in, and you are blinding yourself for the truth of your situation. Next card, it's the Knight of Cups, and it represents a person, maybe a Cancer, Pisces or a Scorpio person. It could be any sign really, but it's a water sign because it's a cup. And it's a young man with the age under 35, so it's a bit immature energy, but it could also be a woman. And this person is going outward in life, very focused on his horse, which stands for his emotion, his strength, his will. And he don't really look at the cup that has maybe a beautiful bird at the top. But he's more focused about the horse, which tells me that he's a bit into his ego mind, and he's more focusing on himself and his needs. And that could be good because you have the 8 of Swords that tell me maybe you have to stop to do everything for everybody else and focus on yourself and your own will and your own energy and what you want to do with your life. This card usually tells me that someone in your family or your friends or lover is coming to see you this week. Maybe he or she is even want to make up with you because of hardship you two could have been in, maybe a quarrel, or you have been freezing each other out, as you can see in the Eight of Swords card. But now this man, or you maybe, my Capricorn friend, is going to say, I am sorry. The next card is the Lover's card. It tells me about an important relation in your past, maybe all this last year, or maybe just this spring or May. But it's an important relationship, and in which you have to make some kind of choice. You have the Judgment there, so it tells me it's a very significant relationship. Often it is a lover's relationship, but it can also be an important relationship with friends. Not so much with family or children, but sometimes that can be the case also. So this tells me that you have an important relationship, even meant to be, but it can also be a karmic relationship. So you have some karma issues with this person that you have to clear out. And as I said, Capricorn, this is an important week for you. So this card is about choice. How will you choose in this matter of love? As I see, you have the Ten of Wands upside down. And the Ten of Wands is telling me about great burdens on your behalf. Maybe you are getting rid of this burden now, because the card is upside down. And I hope so, because this card can lead to big exhaustion. I can't speak, sorry. Yes, it could be hard for you in this week. Or it has been hard for you. So now you have been able to put things aside that just steal your energy. And Ten of Wands is a card that you have to delegate and let others take responsibility also, not only you. You have to ask for help. And since this card is upside down, maybe as the Eight of Swords, I think that this is an energy that you are maybe getting out of. You are maybe learning to put healthy boundaries between you and other people. And you maybe is learning to deal with stressful situation in a better way than you have in earlier days. In the next card, I have Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a man who's under 35 of age, and he is a fire sign, usually an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. This card can also be some other person with this fiery energy. It's a man with a great will. You see he's looking at his wand like almost a magician. And his horse is fiery red, and the landscape is burnt brown because of all the sun energy from this man. And usually it's a good card about a man or maybe a woman also, that is coming from the east with very high knowledge to the people in the west, like Eastern philosophies and so on. But this card is upside down, and that tells me that this person can be a rather strong energy, strong-willed energy, and he's going to make his wish come true, whatever that is. And he don't really care about who is getting in the way. So if I can say, this card means that a man is maybe leaving you, or it's maybe not as stable as you hoped. He may come or may have come and tried to make up for earlier arguments you may have had, and now you hope this man will be a partner to you, or maybe in some way have a loving relationship. But it's not possible with this man, because he will leave. And I remind you also that this, even if it is Knight's card, it could be a woman also, it could even be you, that first you have been in stagnation and not been willing to make up with this relationship, and this week you decide that you want to make up with this relationship, and you take contact with this person that is of great importance, but you can't handle really the situation or the pressure or the responsibility, so you leave. This could be you, or this could be a person that's really, really important to you. And which one it is, I think you know better than I. And remember, this is a general reading for the Capricorn sign, so this can address to you, or maybe it doesn't. So, but for the most of Capricorn, I hope this would be a very good reading. So, then you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And after the Judgment Day and the Lovers, and you get Seven of Cups in reverse, I really hope that a decision finally is made. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay with this person? That is, you have a feeling that this relationship is meant to be, or should I not? Should I leave? This is a decision I think you will come to this week, actually. And you will be very happy with this decision, because you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a really youthful, spiritual energy. This is a boy or a girl with the age under like 20, 21 years old. And he or she is a really strong divine energy here on earth. You can see the yellow on the sky while she's looking at her wand, and that means that she have a strong will, but usually the will of God. So this could be a little bit of headstrong really energy, but that's okay, because it's a pure-hearted energy, and it's not here to obey, but it's here to learn something, and not learn itself so much, but learn other people. So it's like you have found your inner core somewhat. You have found your inner child, the one that you were when you came to this earth a very long time ago, or maybe not so. But it's you can say that this is why you are here. You are going to do something really important for the humanity, or for yourself, or your family, or your friends. You are really important energy with the youthful and the spiritual gifts. And the last card is Four of Wands, which for me represent new stability, new safety. This could be that you are moving into a new place, you are settling down in a relationship, or you found your strength inside yourself. You find out that maybe it is you who is the most important person in your life, and that's really good, Capricorn. That's really good, because this is a time now, an astrological time, when lots of planets is going into reverse, and that means for many people that they have to find again their inner core, and be the little flower that God intended when he or she brought you to this world. it's different how we see that, but I think all energy is the same, and I don't think this energy have a sex. Not it isn't a man or a female. It's a divine energy, but it's very deep rooted in our culture to have sex or something. But I think God doesn't. But now you are the little flower that God intended you to be, and you can finally do the right thing that you are meant to do from the beginning. Finally, you can fulfill your true mission here on earth, true being who you are, which is the Page of Wands, your inner core, the person you were before you got educated, and before parents and teachers and friends told you how you should be. This is a card that says to me that you now can find yourself as the one you were meant to be, the flower you were meant to be. You are here now as the person you were meant to be, and that is really good strength, because now you can build your foundation on that, your true foundation. You can build a new career, a new relationship, a new home, or maybe you can build